Hello Adam, we've got the transmission out of your 03 F350 apart. This is what it looks like when it's all apart. I'll go over some things with you, and Eric or Amanda will contact you with cost estimates for repair and recondition. We'll start with the pan. You can see a tremendous amount of material on top of the magnet and also inside the pan as well. That material is also going to be throughout the transmission, so that obviously is no good. That shouldn't be like that. The material probably would have plugged up the filter. That's probably why these clutches look so bad. So this is our intermediate clutch. You can see how dark the steel plate is. It really should look a lot more like that color right there all the way across. So these are all burnt. This dark green lining is what these should look like as well. So the second, this is the clutch coming off for second gear, it's been slipping. This one here is for third in reverse. You can see this is a fairly uniform color, a little bit of blackening here. You can see the leopard spotting on the steel plate. More slippage here and on the other clutches as well. So that clutch has been slipping. This low reverse clutch comes on for first gear holdback coming down a hill and reverse. And some slippage here, you can see blackening, but not too bad. You can see the steel plate is a fairly uniform color. The forward clutch comes on for all the forward gears. We have a bunch of metal that's sitting on top of there. All that gray stuff is going to be metal, but it was not actually slipping, just a little bit of discoloration, so not too bad. This is the clutch that comes on for fourth gear. It's slipped to the point that there is no more lining left on that friction plate. So that should have a lining that, similar to this. You can see how burnt it is and how the steels are all scored up. In the pump, the material from a converter failure has gone through the pump. The pump bushings may be difficult for the camera to pick up, but the pump bushing is all scored up. That's from the material coming out of the converter. It also, the top of this stator support here, this area right here has been machined. There's a lot of metal that's missing there, and that's going to be partly where the stuff that we saw in the pan was from. Our center support has some wear against the case. The camera may not be able to pick it up that well, but where my thumb is, there is some fairly significant wear where it actually contacts. You see the lines there, that shouldn't be there. What happens is this is bolted to the case, and I'm going to exaggerate it, but it can wiggle like this and cause a problem with the forward clutch rings in here, and they may not seal later on. So what we do is we machine the surface here, and then we put a snap ring against this so that we have a nice even distribution of the load, and we don't have that wear problem after. So that's basically what we saw inside as far as the damages. As I said, Eric or Amanda will contact you with the cost estimates. The torque converter itself has failed. That's going to be what all the material was from. There's nothing to show inside the converter, but the torque converter itself is going to be where all this started from, and then this is going to be damaged probably as a result of that. Our pressure control solenoid, so there's a solenoid pack that has that stuff. That's going to be loaded with this material as well. They got magnets inside the solenoid, so that material is going to be all in there as well. So the solenoid pack should be replaced as well, given that we also have a bunch of burnt frictions as well. So there you have it. Now you know basically what the inside of your transmission looks like. Thanks.